Sir,
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
the following program is for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Toohy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside. The show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Don't get your money's worth. Radio show. It happened all right. You gotta see the show. It's a lot of bubble. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 8th day of September, 2025. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
All ready for football. Game day.
Game day.
Now,
Colts won last night, though.
yes, NFL season kicked off, Thursday. Then they had football on Friday. Then they had football on Sunday. And now we got Monday night. What were you going to say?
I'm kind of wondering, I saw a whole thing about the three sisters that now own the Colts since their dad passed away. And they're the only sisters like that in the league.
Okay.
And I don't know. I don't know if this late in life I could switch, if I'm allowed to switch teams.
Oh.
I think I'll
course.
always love the Bears because, I mean, living in Bourbonnais for 20 years, I mean, we had Bears training camp and all that stuff. But I don't know. Can you love two teams or can you
Absolutely.
Okay. Because I do find myself like really happy that they won last night.
All right.
And now I almost have three teams because we were watching, if you have not watched on Netflix, right? America's, or is it HBO? I forget, but it's called America's Team about the Dallas Cowboys. That is so moving that I am now following the Cowboys. I want them to win a Super Bowl. I never cared at all.
Now you can't do.
I can't. I mean, didn't it leave you wanting that, or no?
It is, and here's why I'm torn on the idea of that, because I've always found Jerry Jones to be like a jerk. So now I'm like,
from what? Because I know, for me, seeing him speak, he seemed very much like me. And I don't mean in the way like not millionaire, I wish, but I'm saying in terms of wanting to control almost every aspect of something, like taking ownership beyond your role. And so everybody was like, get his nose out of this and let the coaches do this and that and the rest. I can see going, no, because on my quest for excellence, I have a way that I want to see this done. And as the owner, I'm entitled to do that. At the same time, I'd like to empower people. And I have trouble letting go of like give them their thing. This is their department. Let them go. I still want to know. I don't want to say, I don't think it's as bad as micromanaging. It's close. Like, so telling him to get his nose out of there, I'm like, not so fast. Like, and I also saw kind of me in like the rule breaking. Like they were like, oh no, we work with Coke only. We work with who was it, Reebok or whatever it was, and he's like,
he went to Nike.
I don't care. Like I don't care who you choose to work with. This is my team. And I loved that he wrote his thesis or his final paper or whatever the heck you want to call it on marketing for the NFL.
Right.
And then he made that come true based on knowing he was right or having that gut instinct when everybody was like, that's not the way we do things around here. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that and gone, that's nice. And we need to make some changes. So I'm just going to implement them kind of myself. And then when they succeed, maybe you'll pay attention. And that sounds awfully like egomaniacal because sometimes I'm wrong. I mean, I'm not saying I'm always right, but I did love the fact that I could see how as a coach, I'd be like, dude, this is my team. I know it's your team to the extent that you're running all the stuff. You hired me to coach this team. Now get out of my way.
Right. That's what I was going to say. How would you feel having an owner like that?
As long as there was the we in the conversations as the trophy is going up.
Well,
because there was.
Yes.
He didn't say I, other than I put the team together.
I'm not saying from that standpoint. I'm saying from a standpoint of, okay, you're trying to accomplish something and you have a way of doing it.
Right.
He has a way of accomplishing something.
Right.
And
his
now way is
all
the
in
way.
my grill.
His way is the way. That's
Yeah.
it. It's not your way. It's his way. And when it's not his way, then he fires you.
Is that what happened? Because that didn't seem like what happened to me.
I mean,
it seemed like the egos got all messed up with the trade.
That was that was more
the thing.
The Jimmy Johnson thing.
Correct.
I think what they didn't get into, and you pointed this out, is the last 22 years essentially of what's gone on and and how they've gone down and gone up and I'm always curious with things like this, as we saw with The Last Dance with the Bulls thing. How much of this was controlled by him too? How much of the documentary was controlled by him?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And showing what side of,
who wasn't there and who was in it. But I will tell you, overall, I'm not a big football documentary.
Right.
I'm a sports girl. Like I just love the whole concept of team when it goes off the rails, when it comes back on the rails, when people rally together, when you're the David versus the Goliath, when you're actually the David and you pull it off. I can't even tell you how that wrecks. I mean, it just wrecks me in a good way. This was so good and had me crying at the end about forgiveness, redemption, and what happens when you can admit where you were wrong in something and the egos get put on the backside for the sake of what really is real, like what you can attribute to somebody and the miracles that happen when it's not about like, I'm right, you're wrong, right fighting. You know?
Yeah. I loved the documentary.
I mean, I'm getting teary-eyed now and I'm not even watching it. It was incredibly powerful to me.
I loved the documentary. I thought it was great. And there was parts of it that I was really intrigued with. And then there was other parts where I'm like, okay, like what's success for a sports team? Because we automatically assume championships. And he kept saying that's what he wants. But it's also a business. So he kept finding ways. So despite them losing, not making the playoffs, make the playoffs for one round and get knocked out. The value of the team kept going up and up and up. And, and it's like, okay, what's the moniker of success? What's the bar for success with a sports franchise? Because that's what they said about the Cubs forever, was they don't need to win. They're sold out every day.
Right.
And then they got the new owners, and then they made moves, and that was the complaint about the Tribune Company when they owned the Cubs.
Well, and I'll just tell you this for the normal human being, you and I, and just the working average Joe, it's unattainable anymore. That's it. The days of us going to 2 games a season, taking the kids, being able to afford that day was expensive back in the day. It used to cost us $500, let's say, with the tickets and everything and parking. And now forget it. I mean, just forget it. It's the same as like going to concerts. Our kids don't, like, we took our kids to concerts. Harley was what, 6 when she went to Motley Crue?
12. Or no, she was 10. She was 10 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. I just looked at the other day.
And that was her first concert.
Because the picture just came up yesterday.
I know. And she met what's his name from Motley Crue?
Vince Neil.
So, but now, I mean, they looked at Bruno Mars tickets because they loved him so much. And it was for 2 tickets. And they were nosebleeds. They were like, like they had to California I mean, who has that kind of money?
Right.
So it's not like you could just, I remember when Tinley Music Park or whatever it was, the Tinley Music.
I don't know.
World
started
Music
as the World
and
Theater.
World Theater, whatever it was called.
Stuff,
I still remember sending Savannah and her friends to Ed Sheeran for $25 lawn seats. And they partied it up on the lawn. Like they didn't care. They were watching him. And a lot of times that was the greatest seat because everybody else was standing and you saw above the crowd.
Yeah.
But now those days are over. It kind of makes me sad. So the Cubs won and we may not go to another game because the tickets are not going to be $50 and let's go.
Yeah. But we have. I mean, we've gone since they won. I mean,
True.
It's just, and part of it, I think, honestly, is us getting so far away. I mean, it's like we just haven't made that trip.
It's just very costly.
And summers get away from us. It's very easy for summer to get away from us.
Yeah, but I do think the cost.
Sure.
When someone wins, like if the Cowboys fans think it's bad now, if they win, it will be unattainable for 3/4 of the average Joes.
Yeah.
To buy.
But they win.
Yeah.
But that's part of what I was looking at. Like, okay, there's a part of me that says good for him as the Maverick to find other avenues to make money as a businessman.
Right.
That said, you signed a rule with a group of people and said you're not going to do that when you became an owner of the football team. So you didn't fight it from within. You just fought it. Now,
how would he have fought it from within?
Well, at the owners' meetings, they have owners' meetings where they discuss new rules and new laws and things like that.
And you don't think he tried that?
I don't know if he tried that.
They thought, now this is the way we always do things.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to break the rules.
And that's what he did. And it worked out for the best because they changed the rules that way.
Well, and I would argue because he had so much money, so sue me. I'll fight you. I honestly think it's why we're not so sure if Trump is going to send people to Chicago. Because Pritzker will spend the money to keep him at bay. And I'm not so sure there's a lot of other governors out there that have the kind of money that Pritzker has.
Oh, I don't think there is. Yeah.
I don't. But I do think money this is a situation where, okay, fight. Because I think we even see with NFL and CTE, they tried to shut that whole thing down. And it was truer than true. I mean, there were people suffering and everything, and they're like, prove it. Our science, your science. Come on, stop it.
Yeah. Well, in watching the Cowboys thing, I mean, Troy Aikman's got a helmet on, takes a knee to the head with his helmet on, and gets a concussion. And
then what was it?
Your knee hits the helmet.
10 in 9 years, 10 concussions in 9 years or something.
Like
I was like,
I forget what it was.
I sat there and how is he still able to speak at this age?
It was
scary.
It was crazy. Yeah.
And that said, as as beautiful as forgiveness, redemption, and all that was, you got to see like the ego of football players and like, ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Susie says, good morning, Tuies. So Cheryl, now that you love the Bears and now the Colts,
Yes.
wait until they play each other. I have that situation where I'm happy no matter which one wins. It's a weird feeling for sure. So,
well, yeah, it was really weird when we went to the Colts Bears game last year.
Right. But I didn't have any problem rooting for the Bears. So
I didn't either.
So I can like the Bears and the Colts. And when they play each other, I can choose. Just like Cubs and Sox. Believe it or not, I can like the Cubs and the Sox. And if they play each other, I would like if they met in the World Series.
Yeah.
I'd be rooting for the Cubs. It's just where I'm at.
Where I'm at. Yeah. Because it was really awkward to when we went to that game. It was at Sox Field and we were wearing Cubs gear. No,
we were wearing Sox gear.
We were wearing Sox gear, but we were like,
we like, I did not like that. I like to go to the home stadium and root for the home team. Usually.
Yeah.
But I've grown up a Bears fan. I'm a much bigger Bears fan than I'm a Colts fan. I've become a Colts fan. Like I like them enough to watch here and there, listen on WIBN.
When they're playing anybody else, but the Bears were rooting for them.
Yeah. Like, but if they're playing at the same time, which they are a lot, most times I'm watching the Bears. I'm much more of a Bears fan than I am a Colts fan. And I'll be watching tonight. And so tomorrow I'll be doing the show with my eyes half closed. So
you push the button.
Right.
Why aren't we live, Steve? Why aren't we live?
I do not like that the Bears are kicking things off on Monday night. So anyway, let's take a break. When we come back, we got our poll question from Friday. We'll go and wrap that up. We'll get to today's poll question and plenty of stories for us to dive into throughout the morning and just have some fun. Also chit-chat a little bit about little cousin Jasper over the weekend and more. So stick around.
Since 1995, Boise's Indiana Truck Accessories has been Northwest Indiana's trusted source for top-quality truck accessories and expert installations. Boise's is an authorized real truck dealer. They specialize in window tinting, trailer hitches, truck caps, and tonneau covers, and more. Boise's does detailing on cars and trucks, too. Stop by and see John and the different displays on hand at the Boise Showroom, located at 603 South Halleck Street in DeMont. Visit Boise's.com and like them on Facebook. Boise's, driven by quality, powered by experience.
Have trees that need trimming or removed? Make the smart move and call TNT Tree Service at 219-306-0996, offering free estimates and 24-hour emergency service. TNT can also prune and remove dead wood from trees, do crowning, grind and chip stumps, cable brace dangerous limbs, and clear lots. TNT Tree Service is your one-stop shop when it comes to making your property shine. TNT Tree Service, family owned and operated. Give them a call today, 219-306-0996. TNT Tree Service. They treat your property like their own.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
We should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
This is Secret Clinical dominating extra stinky stress sweat. And this is regular deodorant. Secret Clinical in a heat wave. Oh, what a beautiful day. This is regular deodorant. Ugh, I can't. Secret Clinical with workout sweat. Let's run another marathon. And regular deodorant. How much more? Secret is the GOAT because nothing fights sweat better.
Stay fresher under pressure. Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Are you ready to rock?
97.7 FM WLQI. Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
Good morning, everyone, and a big welcome back.
Looks like you're ready to go back to work.
You want to go back to work?
When do you go back to work again?
Monday's good for me.
Well, that's great. Great.
Because today is Monday. It's Monday.
Monday's not good.
No, Monday's fine. It's a perfect way to start the day.
Turn the radio on. Welcome to the show.
All right, here we go. Hold your ears, folks.
Mount up.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. It is Monday morning. Thanks for hanging out with us here in the Q98 Gold. We appreciate it. Having some fun here on a Monday. Portions of which are brought to us by the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit FountainStoneTheaters.com. Check out all the different movie times that they've got going. They've got movies Wednesday through the weekend each week at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit FountainStoneTheaters.com. Download the app in the Google Play Store as well. You can check out all the movies. You can order your tickets there online and more. Also, got to mention our friends over at Vierk's Fine Jewelry. At the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette, Vierk's is Mid-North Indiana's most experienced bullion and precious metal source with pricing that's always better than the big online sellers with small town service. Vierks.com. All right. Let's go take a look at our poll question from Friday. And we'll chit-chat a little bit about all the fun that we had on Little Cousin Jasper Festival.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Just it's always just nice to get out, run into people just walking around. We tried getting our palms read. We went to they did tarot cards and all that kind of stuff. And it was interesting. So we'll dive into that. But Friday,
well, I don't know. Yeah,
we'll dive into it a little bit. Friday was National Cheese Pizza Day, which for me, Friday is pizza day. Any day for me is pizza day. I'm always good with pizza. I love pizza, but Friday is like, I look forward to that idea that like go and have pizza on a Friday, come home from work, and it's just, you're ready for pizza. So we asked you if cheese pizza was the only choice, would you pick cheese pizza or something else? So 71% of you said, yeah, I'll go with cheese pizza. So while 29% said, yeah, I'll go with something else. We're essentially, I mean, I don't think we've hit the first official day of fall yet, right? I don't think summer is officially over yet, but we're starting to feel the fall temperatures.
I thought it's coming, right? September 20 something.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Doesn't that? Yeah.
So our poll question today, what's your favorite fall thing in quotes? Pick one of ours or add your own, and you don't have to pick just one on this. Like you can pick multiple as your fall thing. So
Steve's getting wise too.
So, well, because for something like this, it's like, and I guess I should have said fall things, because at this, there's fall things. You know what I mean? Like there's multiple reasons why you would like fall. So I put pumpkin spice stuff, whether it's candles or coffee or whatever. If you like pumpkin spice, you like pumpkin spice. Apple picking, chili, football, leaves changing, and the weather. So, and I did leave it open so people can add
Put
their
in
own.
what they want.
They can also add their own to that. So, what say you?
I say apple picking and making apple pancakes, apple pie. I love grabbing pumpkins. I like pumpkin carving.
Oh yeah,
but not too early because then it gets all moldy and yucky. Yeah.
Okay.
I like apple cider.
Yeah.
I like apple donuts. Like I like the fall type things,
Fall
but I'm not
foods.
a pumpkin spice girl.
No, you're not.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
No.
So I guess I could have gone with multiple fall foods.
Or chili.
I put chili on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I just put chili in general because, like, for me, I don't want to make chili over the summer.
Right. We just had it this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like nice and chilly upstairs with the windows open. Oh.
Yep. Well, for me, chili is always the first week of football.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's why I love the Bears on Sunday. Like, I want to make my chili and then eat my Bears food or my chili with the football game.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I want. So head over there and cast your vote. I voted for chili and football. Those are my two favorites for fall. Like that's.
Do you like pumpkin patching? Not really.
Nah, not really, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Apple picking is fine for 15 minutes. Like, give me a bag, you know. I like the
really.
Yeah, I like the pictures. I like the idea of doing it and then eat a couple of apples and then now I'm ready to go. You know, it's fine. It's
wow. We put you through hell, didn't we?
No, I see now. Why take it that way? Like that I
would go
hated
for the
it.
whole
I didn't
day.
hate it. It was just fine. Like
Yeah.
it was just like okay, and it was different when you're doing a family outing. It's way different.
Yeah, I do
You
miss
know,
the kids.
As a I don't want to say a task, as a thing you're doing, it's fine.
Yeah.
But when you're out and you're doing family things, it's fun as a group, as a family.
Yeah,
You know,
loved
it's
it.
like
when we
so
all got like the flannels on, and we'd all get dressed in orange and
yeah,
the
like that's
pictures and all that stuff.
yeah, so that's fun to do, you know, and lifting the kids up and you know and having them climb on ladders
On
and
the
all that
ladder.
stuff. So that's fun. But
But I'd feel the same about peaches, and I'd feel the same about raspberries, and I'd feel the same. Like I love to go picking at the farm and then pick out. We used to pick out all of the stuff in the barn, like the sauces and the bacon and the fudge and the.
yeah, but like for me, like you love the idea of not only making a whole day of it, but going to multiple pumpkin patches.
Right, and then
Like-
going out to eat.
Yeah.
We used to always do Maggiano's.
Where for me, I'm good with one pumpkin patch, and now I'm done. Like that, I didn't need all of them, you know, because we would do all of them, and then we'd pick another day to go to a different one. We'd go, you know, which
Well, we did the Bankston's whole thing in Lockport, and which, by the way, they were talking about on NBC this morning. My crew, you know, and they were talking about going this weekend, and they revamped it. They revamped a lot of stuff since the
Oh,
last
yeah?
time she was there was right after COVID, and she said they've just totally like redid it.
Oh,
So I
wow.
think that's where we're gonna go with Harley and
Oh,
Randy
yeah?
when they come in. Yeah.
So to go, you know, like to one of the places was fine, and then there was more and more and more, and I went and I enjoyed my time there, and I enjoyed my food there. My favorite part of everything is the food. I mean
That's just the way you are even on vacay. Yeah.
the sweet corn with butter and stuff. I mean, they're just so good. And they had little snacks, and I liked the donuts, and I would like to, you know, we'd get hot dogs and you know cheese fries and
They
stuff,
had
and it
home
was
running pizza.
yeah, it was all good stuff. So, Mr. M says, "Good morning. I hope your weekend was wonderful. Was as wonderful as you guys are. That's very nice." By the way, speaking of a nice
September,
compliment,
he said September 22nd.
yeah, I just
Okay.
looked that up too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. M says first official day of fall is September 22nd, and we're going to see 80s this week. I know. I'm so excited.
I know, right?
So speaking of nice compliments, a lot of people giving you nice compliments about your your jacket that you wore to the pumpkin patch, or not the pumpkin patch,
Oh,
the sunflower,
sweater.
to the sunflower patch out in Michigan. So
yeah, I'll probably wear that. Like, I can't wear it now because it's too warm. It's going to be too warm.
Right, but
yeah, the rainbow jacket. Yeah, that was just a fun jacket. And I thought you were going to talk about Noreen's comment about the morning show being like what she remembers in Chicago.
That's really nice.
I'm not gonna lie. I had to wipe tears away on that one.
Yeah. Well, that's
because we celebrated the whole, you know what I mean? And I thought, whoo.
Yeah. Well, depending on how far back you go, you've got Larry Lujak and John Rickens Landecker and that kind of thing. Or more of my time was like Jonathan Bradmeyer,
Danny Bonaducci,
Kevin Matthews, who I think we're going to have Kevin Matthews on the show. He's got a movie coming out that he's worked on. He did a book called Broken Mary. And I'm not sure completely what it's about, but some of it is about his career.
Okay.
And so now there's a movie coming out, more of like a documentary. And so him and I were talking last week, and I think he's gonna be on the show.
Now, see, I just remember my my parents had the radio on. I mean, on Sundays all day. It was just going. They would just walk away from it. It was always on in the kitchen. It was always on when they were doing projects. And I'm trying to remember. I want to say it was Bob something, but not Surratt.
Oh, Bob Collins. Probably,
Bob Collins, and then I'm trying to remember other names, but I mean that's how I grew up. They talked and talked.
Well, WGN was all talk. Yeah,
all talk. Yeah,
sure.
So
yeah, pretty interesting. So speaking of icons from Chicago, coming up later this month, we're also going to have Bill Curtis on the program. That's going to be so cool.
I will lose it with Bill Curtis because all I watched, other than him just being like in Chicago news, but American Justice was my favorite.
Yeah.
His voice on all those stories. It was just close your eyes. You just knew when Bill Curtis was doing this story.
Right. I know. It was incredible.
So good. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be like fan crazy on that.
Yeah.
On that.
Yeah. That's exciting. So, So some fun stuff coming up. So, all right. Tell us your favorite things about fall. Speaking of football, Tina says, I'm in my Bears attire today, ready to be dragging butt at work tomorrow. Yes. So here's how weird I am. Like, I wear my Q shirt and I'll wear it all day for work and stuff like that. I will put my Bears shirt on before the game starts tonight. Like,
well, you're all, and you'll get your different drinking glass, like your beer glass will be different.
Well, and I didn't go with my game day coffee cup like I would normally do on a Sunday because there's no top to it.
Yeah.
I don't like not having a top on my
it's
coffee
cold,
here in the
I
station.
have to go reheat this coffee.
Not just that, but from a spill standpoint, with all the I don't ever like to go without a cover here. So, all right, let's take a break. We'll come back, talk about little cousin Jasper, get into what's happening, and more. Stick around.
Weather is brought to you by George Ade Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, sunny with a high near 71. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 46. Tuesday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 76. Tuesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 52. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high near 80. Wednesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Find new roads with Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. It's all the same great people that you've worked with for years with new ownership. They're getting new inventory daily. Now is a fantastic time to get to Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland for your new car, truck, or SUV. Plus, their great service department ensures a smooth ride every time. Drive home in a Chevy today and become part of the Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland family. Their commitment that goes beyond just selling cars. It's all about community service and ensuring your ride is as unique as you. Visit Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Find new roads.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Kentland to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
You think Bozeman Oil is just about oil? Well, think again. For over 65 years, they've delivered gasoline, diesel, lubricants, tank setups, and more. From farms to fleets and everything in between, Bozeman Oil offers dependable delivery and honest, old-school service. Located in DeMont and proud to serve this region since 1960. Family-owned, community-focused, and always just a phone call away. Visit BozemanOil.com or call 219-45-3411. Visit on Route 8. Bozeman Oil, so much more than just oil.
Bill. Now with Igor Toohey.
What day is it?
Monday.
Monday. It's Monday. Monday. Oh, yay! Thank God it's Monday. I'm glad you're here.
Glad you're here.
Glad you're here.
And I'm glad.
Let's do this thing.
Let's do this!
What things?
You know, start the day off right.
Now that sounds like a lot of fun.
All right, y'all. It's showtime. Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Portions of the show today brought to us by our friends over at Jasper County Community Services. There's so many fun things going on there that they're doing for folks in the area, 55 and older. Find out more at Jasper County Community Services Facebook page. But I do want to let folks know that coming up on Tuesday, September 16th at 1:30 at the Rensselaer Senior Center, it's the first time they're doing this. They're having author Stephanie Howard. You'll be able to meet her, hear from her.
Buy her book for $3.
Get her book for just $3. She is the author of Live Life, Be Strong with God. Stephanie's short stories have inspired readers to think outside the box and follow their hearts when listening to that small, still voice. Once again, that's Tuesday, September 16th.
I'm going.
At 1:30 in the afternoon at the Rensselaer Senior Center. So, and there's no cost to go, but if you want to get her book, it's $3.
Correct.
Yeah. So, also want to mention Kirpsey Head Start. Visit KIRPC.net. You can enroll your child year-round, ages 3 to 5 in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. They've got breakfast and lunch served, family style, on-site vision, hearing, and speech screenings are provided, and more. Find out all about them at KIRPC.net or KIRPC Head Start on Facebook. to find out what they've got going on at Kirksey Head Start. Okay, let's see what's happening, shall we? Experts say using your smartphone in the bathroom can lead to hemorrhoids. How are you using it? What?
It's like,
no, I don't know what you're doing with it, but stop doing whatever you're doing. That's what's happening to you. Just saying.
They did not really say that.
Yeah, yeah. Walmart customer, a Walmart customer in Louisiana was caught stealing meat by stuffing it in his pants. How did you even get your pajama pants to hold it? Like, it's just, I put the dog's bags in my pants and the pajama pants are falling down. Like, compact discs will not be affected by President Trump's tariffs. The news was met by jubilation by about 4 dads in the Midwest. Ones that are still using CDs. A little joke, multiple choice. Here we go. The latest cast of Dancing with the Stars includes Corey Feldman, Hilaria Baldwin, stars. I think it's all of the above. All of the above. President Trump says Chicago is about to find out why the Department of Defense is now called the Department of War. Chicagoans,
that seems like very fitting for somebody to say.
Yes, totally normal.
That's normal.
Declare war in your own country. Chicagoans have warned Trump's comb over about why they call it the Windy City. Watch out. Careful. By the way, switching the name of Department of Defense to Department of War.
He can't do that, though, without Congress.
I'm just saying, don't change the logo, okay? We learned from Cracker Barrel. Don't.
Oh, my gosh.
Don't. Just make sure there's still an old guy standing next to the barrel that says Department of Defense. Just say. 70% of Americans say the American dream is dead. Of course, the American nightmare is thriving as today begins a new season of The View. So that's 1 in 8 Americans admit that they are overthinkers. The remaining 7 and 8 are still pondering about the survey. Are they overthinkers? Sort of overthinkers, not really overthinkers. You know, if you really dig deep and think about it, 2 winning Powerball tickets were sold. We didn't win, just in case you were curious, in case you were wondering,
Don't worry. We're still here.
Yes. But those 2 that did win, they are about to hear from about 4,000 of their relatives. Their closest friends and relatives will be getting in touch this week. Yes.
The non-relatives' relatives.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll be the friends of theirs, like how we get new friends every summer, right? As we start talking about Indiana Beach tickets, we get new friends all the time, So. And lastly, players spit on each other during the Cowboys-Eagles game the other day. Apparently, they were spitting at each other.
Isn't that assault?
Well, they're on a football field. They're running into each other the whole game. I think that's, if you want to call it assault. I mean, that's,
okay.
I think that's. But apparently things got so tense. President Trump actually sent in the National Guard to the game. They took care of things. Having fun here on a Monday morning after Little Cousin Jasper Festival. First and foremost, thanks to everybody, all the volunteers that put together Little Cousin Jasper Festival.
Yeah.
Because they do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They do a lot. It takes a lot. It is a big undertaking.
Mm-hmm.
It is a big to-do. Lots of vendors. Thanks to all the vendors that were out there.
Was it me, or did it seem like they had double the vendors of last year?
I don't know, but there was a lot. It was good.
We strolled. We did our thing.
Mm-hmm.
Walked around.
Mm-hmm.
Your parents came to visit, which was fantastic.
Yeah, so we
had to kind of get home.
So we headed out.
Zoop,
mm-hmm.
and then we came back. after they left.
Mm-hmm.
Mom has too much trouble like walking. She can't walk really.
Yeah,
I mean,
they didn't bring
doing
her
what she can.
motorized scooter.
Yeah.
So they should have.
Yeah.
Because she does that every year. They happen to come here every year, not planned, but it's usually the same weekend as little cousin Jasper. And every time she drives by it and goes, "Oh, I'd like to go look around there, but it's too hard to walk." And I'm like, "Bring your electric scooter." And I should have said something ahead of time.
Yeah.
Because I saw lots of people with their electric scooters going through, and it's all a pavement. You can go to all the vendors all around.
And you can even go up to get food because it's of how they do the bridge. And yeah.
Yep. So anyway.
And they had someone made a pork sandwich.
not a pork chop.
Pork chop sandwich.
Right.
The Lighthouse. Which was on top of it, it was mission.
Yes.
Oriented to help victims of human trafficking.
Yep.
And victims of catastrophes. So like they go in and they help remove trees and stuff like that when there's a flood or a hurricane or whatever it is. So they're doing really good work.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
we had
I
a lot of
bought
fun
one for now and one for later.
For the pork chop? Yes. Yes,
I'm
you
a
did. You got
psycho.
two. Yep. And then I went over to Rotary and got my pork burgers for me and
Well,
Ace. Yep.
we got that for you and Ace. And then we spent money on getting a whole frozen, I think it's 4 pounds.
So we're good through the
So
winter.
we're good through the winter because I was like, I can't get enough
Yep.
of the pork burgers.
Yes. So we had a lot of fun at our broadcast. Thanks to everybody that came by and said hello and got their summer fun t-shirts.
Gave us hugs.
Yes. It was so good just to hang out with everybody and chit chat and catch up. It's
Then
one of
we
our favorite
saw-
things of the fairs.
When we came back, we saw Judge Potter.
Yes.
We had not seen Judge Potter since he was
The
in
election,
with
yeah.
the election.
Mhm.
So we caught up with him and laughed, and then laughed some more.
Yep.
He's funny. He is funny.
Yes. Yes. That was a lot of fun.
I don't know that I've known like judges like to have that kind of personality. He slays me every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
All right, let's take a break. We got Frank with sports, Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til. Terry Fagley from Cornerstone Real Estate is going to join us. And then when we come back, I want to talk about our trip to the tarot guy. So I want to chit chat about that as well. So
yeah. But I really want to know the difference. I maybe during break, I'm just going to look up the difference between medium, tarot reader, and what's the other one? What's the one?
Psychic.
What's your sign? Like what's that
astrologist.
one? Astrologer. Astrologer.
Astrologist.
I don't know.
Astrophysicist.
No, when they, when they're
Astro the
like, "Oh,
dog
you're an Aries,
from
and
Jetsons.
your moon sign is in Virgo, and your mouth
Astrology.
is yeah."
Yeah. All right, we'll be back with so much to do this Monday. Don't go anywhere.
Since 1969, FTC Enterprises has kept the region rolling strong. From custom tarot wheels for your ag needs to car, truck, commercial semi, or off-road tire needs, trust in decades of experience and a passion for need fabrication work? Stop by their shop and check out their FTC Custom Cuts plasma table, ready for your next project. Pulaski County's largest tire retailer. For expert service or a custom quote, call FTC Enterprises at 219-567-2441 or visit 4455 South US Highway 421 in Francisville. FTC Enterprises, the wheels that drive the future.
What is 988?
It's a free 24-hour suicide and crisis lifeline
With trained crisis specialists offering a listening ear
for anyone experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis.
or thoughts of suicide. Specialists have your best interest in mind.
And can connect you to helpful resources.
If you're experiencing a crisis, call or text the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
It's someone who gets you.
And it's a way forward.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on and they are comfortable with what's happening. That I don't think has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Goodwine Motor Company in Monon.
Well, Jeff, the news seems to be full of supply chain issues, delayed shipping, rising prices, and inflation. How's that affecting us here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry?
Honestly, Liz, not in the least bit. Our prices are sharp as ever. Our values are the best in the business. You can compare the mega box stores, the internet, or even the big city diamond districts, and you still won't find the deals we offer.
Well, that will make our customers very happy, but I've heard that many businesses are struggling to find product and maintain inventories.
Not here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry. We work very hard with our suppliers to make sure diamonds, gemstones, and jewelry continue to arrive and keep our selection fresh and exciting.
So let me get this straight. Our customers can stroll into Bjerk's and still get unbeatable prices, top-notch quality, first-class service, and the area's largest inventory to make the perfect jewelry choice?
You summed that up pretty well, Liz. But don't forget, we also have the area's largest selection of coins and precious metals bullion. Some dealers have really struggled to source sufficient quantities, but here at Bjerk's, we are fully stocked.
You know, Jeff, we're pretty lucky to have been serving the Lafayette community for over 75 years.
Shop smart, shop Bjerk's, Bjerk's.com.
The Another Season Going Out of Business sale continues, and now's your chance to save even more. All merchandise is 40% off, excluding bereavement items. Furniture, bodices, fixtures, everything is priced to move. Discover home decor, candles, garden accents, men's grooming must-haves, charcuterie items, women's clothing, jewelry, forever flowers, unique patches, and Christmas items, all at 40% off. All sales are final, so don't wait. Once these items are gone, they're gone. Visit Another Season before it's too late at 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. All merchandise is 40% off, excluding bereavement items.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer, The Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
No one was hurt in a train derailment in Valparaiso late Saturday night. A few streets were affected, but there was no threat to safety. The accident occurred between Axe Avenue and Greenwich Street on the city's far south side, not too far north of US 30. Officials said all impacted train cars were empty vehicle haulers, and they remained upright. One source said a train official observed someone lying on the tracks and applied the emergency brakes. A new law in Indiana calls for the Secretary of State to gather information on whether town and city elections should all be held in even-numbered years and whether voting centers should be mandatory, eliminating precinct voting. Currently, most local elections for city council and town boards are held in an odd-number year. As an example, Rensselaer's next mayoral and city council primary and general election will be in 2027. Voting centers are already found in most Indiana counties, and this allows people to vote at any of these locations in that county and not any specific precinct location where the person lives. However, there are fewer voting centers in counties with vote centers when compared to voting in your precinct. Currently, 67 of Indiana's 92 counties have voting centers. Of Jasper County's 7 contiguous neighbors, Newton and Lake County have precinct voting. Secretary of State Diego Morales must report how people feel about these two ideas by November 15th. The Indiana State Police at Lowell stated there were more than 500 traffic stops made over the long Labor Day weekend. 123 of those stops were for speeding, and 63 people had preliminary charges filed against them. State law enforcement also investigated 31 crashes in their coverage area. On more than 90 occasions, troopers stopped to assist motorists during the holiday weekend. A high alert for aggressive and impaired driving was part of the patrol, and 11 drivers were charged with operating a vehicle while intoxicated. There were also 13 drivers cited for driving more than 100 miles per hour. The Department of Transportation has announced that there will be 2 one-day closings on 2 ramps at the Interstate 65 and U.S. Highway 231 interchange near Crown Point. The off-ramp northbound will be closed on or after Monday, September 8th, and the on-ramp from 231 to Interstate 65 northbound will close on or after Tuesday, September 9th. Highway lighting work will be in place at these interchanges. The actual day of closing could be impacted by the weather. And First Church between DeMont and Wheatfield will be the host location for a food distribution event from Food Finders Food Pantry. The event will take place on Tuesday, September 9th at 9 a.m. The church is located at 5387 West State Road 10 at the intersection with U.S. Highway 231, 2 miles east of DeMont. Please do not arrive prior to 8:30 a.m. on Tuesday for this drive-through event. And stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Are you facing a difficult family law decision involving a dissolution or a post-dissolution matter? Hi, this is Ned Tonner. Family law can be extremely challenging. For over 25 years, I've helped clients navigate through life's difficult times. We meet, identify issues, take action steps, and discuss and set up a plan. Call me today to discuss your case.
Ned Tonner, attorney at law, is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
79-year-old Lloyd Vinsel of Morocco passed away September 3rd. Visitation will be today from 1 until 4 p.m. at the Morocco Community Center. A celebration of life service for Lloyd Vinsel will be held today at 4 p.m. at the Morocco Community Center. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Indiana Masonic Home Foundation online at imhf.org or to Newton County Community Services Food Pantry. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. 89-year-old Horace Winter of DeMont passed away September 1st. Friends may call from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. today at Boardsman Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Horace Winter will be held at the Boardsman Funeral Home at 12:30 p.m. today with Pastor William Taylor officiating. In lieu of flowers, memorials can be made out to Dunes Hospice. Boardsman Funeral Home in Wheatfield has been entrusted with the arrangements. 22-year-old Philip James Eilers passed away on September 1st. Visitation will be today at the Brook United Methodist Church from 5 until 7 p.m. Central Time. Funeral services for Philip Eilers will be held at 11 a.m. Central Time on Tuesday, September 9th at the church. Graveside services will follow at St. Mary's Catholic Cemetery in Beaverville, Illinois. The family asks that memorials be made to the Newton County 4-H Beef Barn in his honor. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz Wheeler and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 81-year-old Diane Eggert of Rensselaer passed away August 31st. Visitation will be Wednesday, September 10th from 10 a.m. until 11 at Model Funeral Home in Darien, Illinois. Funeral services for Diane Eggert will be held on Wednesday, September 10th at 11 a.m. at Model Funeral Home in Darien, Illinois, with Pastor David Miller officiating. Burial will follow at Clarendon Hills Cemetery in Darien. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to St. John's Lutheran Church. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the local arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 73-year-old Charlie F. Northern of Fowler passed away September 2nd. Visitation will be held Thursday, September 11th from 1 p.m. until the funeral hour at 3 p.m. Eastern Time at Gertz Windler and Keller Funeral Home, Fowler Chapel, with Rick Gertz officiating. Interment to follow at Fowler Cemetery. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz Windler and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 75-year-old Carl Thomas of Winnemac passed away on September 5th. Visitation will be from 2 until 6 p.m. Eastern Time Thursday, September 11th at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. Funeral services for Carl Thomas will be held at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, September 12th at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac with Pastor Dennis Gutwein officiating. Burial will take place at Winnemac Cemetery in Winnemac. Memorial contributions may be made to LifeWise Academy at Winnemac. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements have been entrusted to Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. That's a look at your area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Bozeman Oil.
Today, sunny with a high near 71. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 46. Tuesday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 76. Tuesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 52. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high near 80. Wednesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. Brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Monday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. It was week 3 of the high school football season throughout the Hoosier State on Friday, recapping area games. Rensselaer Central at home defeats John Glenn 28-0. Bombers with 3 rushing touchdowns from Logan Metzger, 13 carries, 145 yards. He also had 22 total tackles on defense. Carter Ogborn rushed for 103 yards with a TD, while quarterback Cohen Westfall completed 3 passes, tossing 107 yards. Kankakee Valley loses 38-8 at Andrean. South Noonan a road victory over Benton Central 14-6. For the Rebels, Miles Whittenborn had a rushing touchdown, 11 carries, 87 yards. Also on the road, West Central gets by Tri County 76-0. Trojans quarterback Connor Huber with 4 touchdowns, 1 passing, 3 rushing. Dre Villarreal had 8 carries, 62 yards with 2 TDs. North Newton a 41-18 winner over host Faith Christian. North White takes a 62-8 road loss to Frontier. Saturday's action in local boys high school soccer, an 8-1 home loss for Rensselaer Central against Lowell. Kankakee Valley falls to host Maryville 1-0. At home, North White defeats North Miami 10-1. Benton Central on their own field tops North Montgomery 4-2, and DeMont Christian ends up on the short end of a 2-0 final at East Chicago Central. Local girls high school soccer played Saturday. Kankakee Valley 9-0 victors over host Rensselaer Central. A home loss for North White 6-0 to North Miami. Benton Central at home gets past North Montgomery 4-0. Saturday also featured high school cross country, both boys and girls. Rensselaer Central, part of the West Lafayette Harrison Invitational. Girls team finishing 20th of 24 schools. Hope Hurley, the best bomber runner of the day, ending up 84th. The boys race had 23 schools, with Rensselaer Central placing 16th. Individually, Holden Dutz ended up 91st. That was a bomber best. Also a participating school in the boys race, Kankakee Valley, winding up 11th as a team, with the Cougars' Matthew Hoffman coming in 10th. NFL, one of the most memorable Week 1 games in Colts history, taking place yesterday inside Lucas Oil Stadium. The Colts dominating the Miami Dolphins 33-8, scoring on all 7 offensive possessions. In his Colts debut, quarterback Daniel Jones, 3 touchdowns, 1 through the air, 2 on the ground. Jones was 22 of 29 passing, 272 yards, no picks. Monday Night Football awaits the Bears in the debut of new head coach Ben Johnson as the Minnesota Vikings enter Soldier Field. On the injury report as of Saturday, linebacker TJ Edwards is doubtful with a hamstring injury. MLB, a steamer of a loss for the Cubs at Wrigley Field yesterday. Closer Daniel Palencia unable to protect a 2-run 9th-inning lead as the Washington Nationals with 2 homers in the inning, scoring 5 times, overtaking the Cubs 6-3 and taking 2 of 3. As first, Palencia did exit abruptly in the 9th. According to manager Craig Counsell, it's posterior right shoulder tightness. Cubs open up a 3-game set tonight at the Atlanta Braves. White Sox take 2 of 3 in Motown over the Detroit Tigers, including yesterday's 6-4 win, a pair of RBI hits for Lenine Sosa, 3rd-inning home run, and a go-ahead 2-run single in the 8th. White Sox off today. WNBA, a playoff spot secured for the Fever yesterday, courtesy of their 94-65 road win over the Washington Mystics. Fever led by 17 from Natasha Howard and Sky fought the Las Vegas Aces last night, 80-66. It's the 14th straight win for the Aces. NASCAR Cup Series playoff yesterday. The Enjoy Illinois 300 in Madison, Illinois, won by Denny Hamlin. And that's a look at your sports for this Monday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All right, let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Man Till. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on Ground Chuck. 82% lean on sale this week at Stragan Man Till. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on Ground Chuck. 82% lean on sale at Stragan Man Till. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragan Man Till and Touhyville. Good luck.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-230-2777. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-230-2777. That's 800-230-2777 for $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. 800-230-2777.
Congratulations to Karen in Wheatfield. She knew that ground chuck is on sale this week, 82% lean, for $4.99 a pound when you use your digital rewards account at Strachan Mantel. I just got some this weekend. That's what we use in our chili. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. You can do it online at StrachanMantel.com. You get the same prices as you see in the store. Set up your order for pickup or delivery. So they do the shopping for you, and then you just go pick it up. You can pull your car up. They bring it right out to your car. You also get to use your reward points, online coupons, and more. Strachan Mantel, life made simple, food made easy. Visit StrachanMantel.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strachan Mantel and Touhyville. We'll draw the winner on Friday. Good luck.
August is hot at Model 1 Chevrolet in Kentland, and so are the deals. Cruise off in a 2025 Silverado 1500 with 5.9% APR for 84 months, $1,000 bonus cash, and no payments for 90 days. Or slide into a 24 Colorado or 25 Trailblazer with rates starting at 6.2%. And yes, that same 90-day deferral. But hurry, just like summer, these deals won't last forever. Model 1 Chevrolet, US 24 West in Kentland. Together, let's drive. All interest rates, terms, and payment deferrals are subject to credit approval.
You think Bozeman Oil is just about oil? Well, think again. For over 65 years, they've delivered gasoline, diesel, lubricants, tank setups, and more. From farms to fleets and everything in between, Bozeman Oil offers dependable delivery and honest, old-school service. Located in DeMont and proud to serve this region since 1960. Family-owned, community-focused, and always just a phone call away. Visit BozemanOil.com or call 219-345-3412. Stop by and visit on Route 10 today. Bozeman Oil, so much more than just oil.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3, maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Kentland to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Hey, how was your weekend?
Too shorts.
The weekend's over.
Oh, I can't believe it's Monday. Where did the weekend go? Weekend is over. I gotta go back to school. I gotta go back to work.
The weekend is over.
Trim day into Moan Day. Mondays suck. Quit complaining. Stop complaining.
And get back to work.
You know what time it is? That's right.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here on a delightful Monday morning. Speaking of delightful, we're happy to welcome into the program, as we do each and every Monday, Terry Fingley from Cornerstone Real Estate. Good morning, Terry. How are you?
Good morning. I am great. You guys are good too, I assume.
Yes. Had a wonderful weekend out and about throughout Rensselaer at Little Cousin Jasper Festival. Did you make it out to that at all this weekend?
We were gone the entire weekend. We missed it all. And I am so upset that the pictures just look amazing. And that committee, they are all stars. It
Yes.
just looked amazing.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about before the break. Just how I don't know if people realize how much work goes into a weekend like that, and it's all volunteers.
Right.
So they just do such a wonderful job of getting that all done, and with Pat at the helm and so many others getting involved. So yeah, what a great weekend. So
Yes, definitely.
yeah,
definitely.
very nice. Yeah. So, all right. So you were gone all weekend, but now you're back. What's going on in the world of real estate?
Well, interest rates, we're hearing some really good news. So we all need to cross our fingers and just kind of watch the news. The jobs report wasn't great. An article I read said hopefully a drop in September, maybe a drop in October, and maybe a drop in December. Now, these will not be, from what I'm reading, huge drops, but anything helps. So if you are out there and you're a buyer and you're looking to buy, if you're a seller and maybe your interest rate is high and you're looking to refinance, really pay attention because this is great news. Also, what we're going to talk about is how do you get ready for an appraisal? So if your house is on the market, you have a contract, one of the things that has to be done is an appraisal. If you are refinancing, the bank will also do an appraisal. So how do you get ready? You get ready for that exactly like you're getting ready for a showing, that a buyer is coming through. You want your house very clean. You want it to smell great. You want it to just you want to show it off. That is, you want to show it off to that appraiser. If you have done any updates, within the last 10 years or whatever, they're fine with that. Put it on your counter. Let them pick it up. While they're there, it just gives them some insight to your home that maybe public records wouldn't have. Like, if you did all new flooring or you did all new lighting or trim or anything like that, you want to make sure is aware of that. And like I said, they're open to that. So make a list and put it there so they know and they have it. So what you want to do is you just want to have that house ready like you're selling it to that appraiser. So if you have any questions about real estate, you'd like to buy or sell, please give us a call at 219-866-4528 or come and see us at the office in downtown Rensselaer. Let our experience work for you.
Thank you so much, Terry. Have yourself a wonderful weekend.
You guys too.
Or a wonderful week, I guess I should say. I'm already ready for it's Monday. I'm jumping to the weekend already. It's oops. I'm ready to get to the weekend. That's not what I meant. Yes. Visit Cornerstone Real Estate online at cornerstoneshomes.com. You can also check out Cornerstone Real Estate on Facebook as well. Yeah, I think I jumped the gun a little bit on the weekend. I'm ready for it. We just came back from a weekend.
Short one, though.
Yeah, it was just By the way, I want to mention portions of the show is brought to us by Another Season in DeMott. Their going out of business sale continues now at 40% off.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Excluding bereavement.
Yes, excluding bereavement and all the fixtures and bodices and all that stuff are priced to go. So those aren't 40% off, but store-wide 40% off at Another Season in DeMott. 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Like them on Facebook, follow on Instagram. Okay, a couple other things from Little Cousin Jasper this weekend. That we had a lot of fun walking around and seeing the different vendors and chit-chatting with folks, running into Dr. Mallory, who's just wonderful out there.
Yeah.
Saw a few folks with their puppies out there. We did not take our puppies with,
puppies.
Or didn't take our puppy to visit with the other puppies.
Although there were Pomeranians everywhere.
I know, right?
I was like, oh,
So cute.
So, and we'll have to ask Russ about because our very own Russ Martin is on the board of the Little Cousin Jasper Festival, but I did not really understand going into it, and it's truthfully probably my fault. I didn't really read the sheet of paper that was given to us, the celebrity baby photo thing, like how that was going to work, like that to vote for us, people had to
Yeah,
put
I'm like,
money
no
into our
one's
little
voting.
little
Yeah, no one's
canister.
going to put money in for me. They
Well-
don't. Yeah, half the people are like Cheryl Hoover.
Well, I didn't know where the money was going to. I didn't even know about it
Yeah.
ahead of time, because we would have, just me being me, I would have, cheated a little bit and really pushed people to vote for us. And I probably would have put one canister for us together as once I knew that it was saying like who it was, we should have had a morning show canister together, and we could have really pushed and pushed people to do it. So
yeah.
That said, a friend of ours won the pet contest.
Jennifer.
Yeah, so I think we should put Ace in that next year. I say that every year and then I forget about it. So I put it in my phone this year to remind me in August that I want to get Ace into the pet photo contest, because he's the cutest in the world. I tell him that every day. So that was one thing from the festival. The other thing was, and it was provided by the festival, was a gentleman named Jacob Mayfield, I think.
He was the tarot card reader.
Yes. So he was a palm reader, tarot card reader, and he had a crystal ball.
Yeah. I forgot to look that up during break because I was doing some other stuff. So yeah.
And I'm open to all that kind of stuff, but I don't know that I'm 100% in. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Well, I do it for fun because you're really not supposed to do it. Like you can't follow that astrology and all that stuff, which I never understood. I get that, like, you have to live your life and stuff, but I don't understand if the three wise men foretold of Jesus's coming
Okay.
and saw it and then brought gifts.
Mhm.
That's astrology.
I
So
don't
then
know.
what's the deal?
Hmm.
So for any pastor out there or anybody who knows the answer to that question, I'm just like, how is that not like legitimizing actually the stars and how the time you were born puts certain things, like it does affect you. I mean, they
Yeah.
actually saw Jesus's birth enough to bring frankincense, myrrh, and all the other stuff that smells like church.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right?
Yeah. So
yeah, I get that you're not supposed to be led astray by it, but so when I heard it was coming, I was like, "Ooh, okay, how's that going to go?" But then someone came running up to us, and told us that when we were broadcasting, told us that he was spot on with them.
Yeah.
So when we came back later, we're like, "Okay, we'll wait in line." We know,
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Kind of shopped around. Got some really cool stuff at Rosemary. I forget what they're called, Creations, Rosemary something, from Jennifer over at Save a Lot. And we got like all sorts of like really cool stakes for the garden.
Yeah. Yeah.
Colorful, custom, like, stuff. So, and they were really, really neat. Anyway, so then we stood in line and we went to this reading, and I'm like, I had a reading that was done at a Chrysler dinner, a ball, that was so on it made me fall off my chair.
Gotcha.
The only thing it was off on is it said, "You're not the child-bearing type."
Okay.
And I actually I had Savannah at the time. So I was like, okay, and I had always wanted like even a bigger family than I have. I have two girls that were pre us getting together.
Right.
But I would have had a brood. I mean, I would have been Cheryl plus 8 makes Kate, or whatever it is. Kate and 8. And yeah. I mean, I just wanted.
How did you end up?
They were in invited to the Chrysler Ball, part of the invitation was like, know your birth. So they were like, yeah, your tongue is like Scorpio, very authoritative, very speak before you think kind of person. And it was all right. It was all, I'm an Aries, but then I forget what, I think it's a Virgo. My body is a Virgo. So in essence, the story was my brain is going to keep my body tired because it always thinks ahead. And then my body is like that of like a librarian. So it's like kind of very thoughtful and takes its time. And so my mind moves faster than my body can react. And then my tongue is like authoritative, like military. So, I mean, they were spot on the whole way. So I was kind of had that hope going in. So whenever I go into these things for fun, I'm like, are we supposed to tell them anything? You know, meanwhile, I'm wearing my Touhyville t-shirt with my big old photo on it.
Right.
And your photo. And I'm like, all right, well, that's a giveaway of what we do if they know it's radio. But I mean,
not a lot of folks walking around with their face on their shirt. You know, I mean, that's
right.
Yeah.
So yeah. So the two things he said that struck was in the palm part, which I'm always like, where are you seeing all this? Like they're reading your lines and stuff. They said I'm going to live long, which was nice to know as breast cancer survivor and stuff. And then he looked at me and said, you're super spiritual. And so I went, okay. And then they kind of told us too at the end, because this was your part of the reading, when we kind of knew we could disclose some stuff to find out like what he thought or what he was seeing. We said we had been married, we're not remarried, and we're not sure we should care about that. Like, should we do the ceremony again? Like, what, you know, are we going to get all excited and get a ring and da-da-da-da? Or are we just like over it? And he kind of said, okay, interesting. I'm seeing here that you passed. You're past it.
See, and my take is
And I
more
thought, interesting.
I don't want to tell them anything. Because I mean there's so many ways to take it and feed you the way that they think you want to be fed.
Yeah.
And
because he said to me, you have expensive taste, but you're a saver. And I went, not me at all.
Well,
not me at all. Savor is not me at all.
Expensive taste, yes.
I mean, the expensive taste, yeah. But
yeah,
I mean, you could have told that because I had my Gucci glasses on my
right.
head. So you know.
And that's why I just have a hard time with all of it. Like, you know, and I wasn't saying anything while he was reading. You tell me, you know, I mean, if you've got questions, I'll answer them.
Right.
Like I've never gone to any with tarot cards or
have they ever read astrology like your whole you were
No.
born at this is fascinating.
No, but I did used to have a group, you know,
yeah,
and really did believe in what they were saying. Get stuff spot on. Like it was, you know, it was really, it wasn't all like, you know, like there's someone in your life with an F. Is it my father? Yes, it is. Like it wasn't like that kind
or
of thing.
one in
Like,
your life and you keep going like this,
Right.
like a you know.
and I would just sit and let them go until they had questions for me. No,
Yeah.
and yeah,
I will tell you this. I know, biblically speaking, I don't know New Testament if it stresses it, but in Old Testament, you aren't supposed to follow anything a medium tells you because it's working with spirits of the dead. And that's why I've never gone to connect with my parents. Because once my parents died when I was like young, and I say young, 30, I've always wanted to reconnect with them. It's been too long. And I really wonder how are they looking down? Are they seeing all this? Are they connecting? You know, all that. And so I just wonder that. And I think if there was any way to connect with them that would, you know, like really bring me joy, I would think. But I've also always felt like playing in the spirit world, if you will, can cause a bunch of bad stuff to happen.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah. So it was interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know that he got much with us, you know.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it was
He
like
did love radio though.
yeah.
Once he found that out.
Yeah. Well, and it was just, to be honest, it was like he talked with you a little bit, and then then you shared a little bit. Then I sat down, and then you were like, I don't know if we're supposed to share. And then I felt like you had told them like a lot about
Too
us.
much,
And then I
sorry.
was like, yeah, there's not now. I don't really buy into any of the, it's just I don't know where he's going to go now with it.
Ooh.
And the whole crystal ball thing, I think, is a little too woo woo for me. I don't know. And I get it. People have gifts, and that's fine, But that said, it was fun to go back and check it out. And then we didn't make it over to Filson Park for John Foster, but it sure looked like a good turnout.
Yeah.
So it looked like people from comments on social media and stuff that a lot of people had a good time out there. So that was very cool.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of fun being had at the little Cousin Jasper Festival. Once again, thank you and said hello to us and got their fun shirts when we went back. Some folks walking around in their summer fun shirts, which is always cool. So,
yeah, I love when they come up to us. Madison came up in hers and then brought a friend to get
another one
shirt. And
it's always
kids
fun.
were cute.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Yeah.
So speaking of which, Madison, Tiffany said good morning. Gina says Ace is in the photo contest all the time, essentially, for as much as I take his photo. Like it's
right.
It really
right.
is.
I mean, Steve's got more pictures of Ace than he does me and us together. He just
I have more pictures of Ace than anything
he just
and everybody.
shows me every morning in his memories, and he goes like this, and I go, "Oh yeah, okay," and then just keeps on scrolling.
I just see him, and I just want to take pictures of him.
It's true.
Yeah, he's just
he's a doll.
Yeah, he's the
he's
best.
a love dog.
Yeah. So, all right. Mr. M says, Cheryl, don't forget that the Bible says right now no one is in heaven except for Jesus because their souls are waiting for judgment, and that says the dead know nothing.
Say what?
I'm not familiar with that, but I'm also not an expert in the Bible. So I didn't know that. I didn't know that they don't that we're waiting on till Judgment Day for everyone to go in. I don't know about that. So,
okay, that just knocked me out.
Yeah, we'll have to do a little research on that.
I as far as I knew, wow, everybody's in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll check in on how things are going with your favorite things of fall, and then we got stories to get into too, for goodness sake. So plenty of stuff.
Weather brought to you by Monticello's Sycamore Drive-In.
Today, sunny with a high near 71. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 46. Tuesday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 76. Tuesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 52. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high near 80. Wednesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Since 1995, Boise's Indiana Truck Accessories has been Northwest Indiana's trusted source for top-quality truck accessories and expert installations. Boise's is an authorized real truck dealer. They specialize in window tinting, trailer hitches, truck caps, and tonneau covers, and more. Boise's does detailing on cars and trucks, too. Stop by and see John and the different displays on hand at the Boise Showroom, located at 603 South Halleck Street in DeMont. Visit boises.com and like them on Facebook. Boise's, driven by quality, powered by experience.
Fries in the bag, vanilla cone in hand, windows down, music up. That's the summer feeling. The kind you find on McDonald's under $4 menu. With a $2.99 snack wrap, spicier ranch, a $3.50 caramel frappe, a large ice cold soft drink, and a cheeseburger that hits like a classic. McDonald's is open late, so summer doesn't have to end early. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer on combo meal.
Hands-on career training is waiting for you at St. Joseph's of Indiana, located in Rensselaer. Our Building and Trades and CDL Academy give you real experience with certified instructors in small class sizes. You'll learn foundational knowledge, build practical skills, and gain the confidence to take the next step in your journey. Classes start soon. Are you ready to take the first step toward a better future? Visit stjo.edu to sign up today. Start here, go anywhere.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary. Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Virks Fine Jewelry.
At Virks, we have the area's largest and finest selection featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes and specializing in a carat and larger.
And our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Virks has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Virks help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Virks Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Virks.com.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins 590 visit JenkinsRealtors.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, recommended.
Better than what? I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
Yes. I don't either. I also don't like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays.
It's time.
Welcome to Touhyville, powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit Jasper County REMC on the web at jasperremc.com. Also, you can check out Jasper County REMC on Facebook for money-saving tips, energy-saving tips, and more. Visit Jasper County REMC online on Facebook as well. Also, got to mention our friends over at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm having it. Visit your local McDonald's, your Kasatovich Unfleet McDonald's in DeMott, Remington, Hebron, and 2 locations in Rensselaer. McDonald Land is back. You can get the McDonald Land surprise flavored shake. Surprise, it's berry flavored. So, but you got the value menus back, the $5 meal deal going. Save and enjoy McDonald's, and I'm telling you, the best way to save. Yes, they have different meal deals. Yes, there's cheaper ways to do it, but I'm telling you, the best way to save is through the app. Download the McDonald's app. You're going to build up points. I have like 12,000 points, and I use them every time, and then I buy stuff, and I get more points each time I'm doing it. So what a great way to do it, and what a convenient way to order lunch or breakfast at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm having it. All right. A guy on TikTok claims he can tell a woman's personality based on the ice cream that she likes. Okay.
Did we look up what he reads off of different flavors?
Well, that's what I'm curious to know. Like, how does he decide what it is that like how he decides this? Okay, so it's on TikTok. So for you, you would go chocolate, right? Like, that's become your favorite lately, the Tillamook chocolate?
Tillamook chocolate with brownie pieces.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that he's going to go that specific, but we'll see.
Or rich chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm in love with rich chocolate.
Yeah, let's see what he says.
She eats Haagen-Dazs. She wears nothing but Lululemon, and she is very classy. If your girl eats Ben and Jerry's, she's a stoner, hands down. Mayfield and Briars. If she's eating these two, then that means that she has come from a place in her life where she's trying to do better, and she's letting go of that negative energy. She's in her soft.
Sir, do me a favor. When you're going to do your video, step away from the engine of the airplane. Would you please? Like,
can we not stand near one of those signs at a festival?
What is
that
happening?
has the blinky lights and says "Don't park here"?
I mean, it sounds to
Construction
like
site.
a or something, you know. Yeah, that's weird. Also, okay, I thought they meant flavors. I didn't mean brands.
Brands.
Okay, you're just basing it on prices of
bougie,
brands,
right?
Yeah.
Do you eat like, Blue Bunny, or do you go for the ones that are $8 a pint?
Right. But here's what I think is so neat and drives me crazy about social media with the reels and the videos and the TikToks. Something that stupid can go viral.
Right.
And I'm saying I like both sides of it. Or both sides interest me. That anytime, no matter how many followers you have one follower and your video can go viral.
Right. You
and
can
everybody
say
can see
something
it.
that
Yes.
becomes a thing.
Yes. And the other side of it is, I don't know how you can pick something to go viral. There's no way to know ahead of time.
Right. When
what's
a
going to hit.
non-thing is the thing.
Yes. There's just no way to know what will take off, on social media. I think it's I think it would be really interesting for people to study that, and they try, but there's just no way to know. Like one of our biggest videos was you talking about the idea that you use plastic garbage bags and throw it out every day.
Right.
It got like 20,000 views.
Yeah.
What in the world? Like,
Right.
who knows? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I certainly didn't create some thing. Where.
Yeah. It's really interesting.
I know you never thought of this before, but you can use your Walmart bag.
Mhm. Right? All right. Your favorite fall things. So far, 33% of people say the weather. I like the change in the weather.
Okay. I chose chili, apple picking, leaves, and one other thing.
So football or chili is 23%.
Okay.
Apple picking. Oh, wait. Changing and football got 15%. Apple picking with 11%. Pumpkin spice stuff with 3%, which always amuses me. Everyone I run into says they don't like pumpkin spice.
So who does?
But yet it's the biggest thing of all.
I know.
So is it all marketing or do people like it?
I know it's the same for me with matcha. When everybody's like matcha. I'm like, yuck.
Yep. Tina says football and Covered Bridge Festival. Dawn says I chose football.
Have to go to that.
Yeah.
We really do one of these days. Every year we say the same thing and we don't wind up going. And then we say we're going to do it the next year and we don't.
Yeah. Dawn says I chose football. Go Bears. But I love all of it. Piper says chili and bread making. Okay. Michael says deer season. I didn't even think about that. That
starts October 1st, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know when it starts, to be honest.
And I do need to say that Piper's name, every time I see Piper's name, there's joy in her name.
Yeah, just brings you joy.
It does. I love that name.
That's interesting. Yeah, I think that's funny. Yep.
Yeah, love that name.
Yeah. So, by the way, I should mention, I haven't mentioned it because it's just, one of those things. But I know the Bears start tonight, and WLQI has been the home of the Bears for a long time. We are not anymore. They chose to double not the Bears themselves. The company that distributes the Bears chose to double the price to carry the Bears games.
Right, meaning they charge us,
yeah,
and then they don't give us any free tickets to anything. So there's no benefit to anybody.
It was just,
I think.
it was just too too much
expensive
to
and
to do it. So unfortunately, we are not the home of the Bears anymore. So
Yep.
but
very one way, if you ask me.
yeah.
But
But
when I dealt with them at the newspaper, same way.
right.
Nobody could ever use their name or logo on anything. So we had to call it the big game, the big team, the Bears, not the Chicago Bears. Like it was like, we're here, we're promoting the what you call it, the camp.
Yes. Well, all that said, this has
Ugh.
nothing to do with the Bears. The Bears don't decide this.
Yeah.
It's the company that distributes the Bears, a different radio company distributes the Bears. They chose that they want to make more money off of it, and it just wasn't feasible. So it's just not something we could do. So bummer. I'm a Bears fan. I'll be watching tonight.
Yeah.
Monday Night Football.
It's very sad.
But
I think.
But life goes on. And then and we are still the home of the Colts on WIBN though. If you didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
98.1 WIBN is also ours. It's where we're at right now. Also, people are still finding us that way, by the way. We just had somebody else come up to us and go, I couldn't believe it when I realized that you guys are also on 98.1. So yes, and that's our station too. So it's 98.1 and 97.7. So as you're driving like south towards Lafayette, as you lose the 97.7 signal, you can pick up the 98.1 signal. So and it goes way out west to almost to Champaign. So it's it's a big giant 25,000 watt signal.
Yeah.
So yeah,
strong signal.
Yep, very cool. So all right. So that ice cream thing was like
Mr. M said he loves butter pecan, which makes me like feel endearing because my dad loved butter pecan.
Oh yeah.
And pistachio. And I'm like, who orders those out of all the good flavors? But
yeah. Mr. M said he likes the fall. His favorite thing about fall is all the bugs go back to hell where they belong. LOL.
That's fantastic.
Now, I will say what I like about spring and fall is opening the windows. I don't like to sleep with the windows open, but I like to open the windows and just let the house just air out and in, and so I do like that.
I just love the way our house looks with all the leaves. Last year was like, whoa, doggy.
Yeah,
it was so pretty.
It gets crazy with all the leaves around the house. Like you can't even see the grass.
Right.
Yeah. It's not so cuckoo.
And the kids are coming in for it.
Yeah.
To see.
Yep. Yeah, that's.
So I'm excited.
Not both our kids, but our youngest and her boyfriend. Yep. Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
As I mentioned earlier, we did not win Powerball, but two players in Missouri and Texas won the nearly $1.8 billion jackpot on Saturday. The winning numbers were 11, 23, 44, 61, and 62. The Powerball number was 17. We had the number 11.
So
all we had.
So I did text you about that, just to remind you to take a look. Why didn't you pick the winning numbers again?
Oh, because I like to suffer through the debt. I like to just
got it. Okay.
I would have loved to. Listen.
I mean, I told you I gave you specific directions and you didn't listen to me again.
It's
so
what were we talking about last week? God's will. Like that's it. There's
no soup for you.
Nothing you can do. There's just nothing that you can do. Mr. M says another one of his favorite things was my grandfather used to have a big family cookout and open fire when it started getting chilly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's a fun thing too. Like to sit out by the fire and
do a pit and all that.
Yeah, and cook hot dogs like that. I used to love doing that as a kid, cooking hot dogs over an open fire. I used to think it was the neatest thing. Like
I used to love doing that with s'mores, but you can only have one. I'm like, this is kind of I don't know. Do you do a mini s'more? And I love doing s'mores with like funky stuff, like chocolate graham crackers on the outside. Do you remember that?
Yep. But yeah, again, you just have one. I just remember being a kid and how neat it was to go and like put a hot dog on a stick that you found on the ground and you're just cooking it and then you eat it and you cook another one and it was just fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just I just remember that as a kid, thinking it was really, really cool to do.
Oh,
So
Mr. M said s'mores with Reese's instead of Hershey's. I've never tried that, but I want to.
yeah. Again,
I mean, because I've tried it with, and I'm not a dark chocolate person, but I tried dark chocolate on chocolate graham crackers with the marshmallow and chocolate marshmallows. Do you remember? Oh, so good.
So, s'mores for me are one of those things where I like them,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like, okay, I could have one a year and be fine.
Yeah.
Like have the one time a
Yeah.
year and then I'm good. So, something I need regularly is pizza.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're call number 7. Who's this?
Susan Sullivan.
Hi, Susan. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. All right, let's see if we can get you a pizza today. So today is Star Trek Day because it made its debut on September 8th. I'm not going to say what year because we're going to play which came first, Star Trek or Star Wars. Which came out first, Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Trek.
Yes, Star Trek came out in 1966, while Star Wars came out in 1977. So congratulations, Susan. You got yourself a pizza from Rick's Pizza. You hold on a second. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone, and we'll get all your info, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, we got us a winner today. We'll try again tomorrow right here on theCUBE.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Glotzba Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glotzba, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glotzba Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glotzba's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glotzba Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glotzbapharmacy.com. Glotzba Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Fries in the bag, vanilla cone in hand, windows down, music up. That's the summer feeling. The kind you find on McDonald's under $4 menu. With a $2.99 snack wrap, spicy or ranch, a $3.50 caramel frappe, a large ice cold soft drink, and a cheeseburger that hits like a classic. McDonald's is open late, so summer doesn't have to end early. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer on a combo meal.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on and they are comfortable with what's happening. That I don't think has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
If you've been waiting to update your home, don't wait any longer because Macy's Labor Day sale has our lowest prices of the season on everything. From our exclusive Radley sectional in so many fabric and leather options to our beautifully crafted Headworth Queen bed, plus top mattress brands like Sealy and Beauty Rest for that new bed, all at 20 to 60% off, over half off. But don't wait any longer. Our lowest prices of the season won't last forever. Hurry into Macy's today. Savings off already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Save big money in your next painting project right now at Menards. Give your room a grand finish with Pittsburgh Grand Distinction Interior Paint. It's a premium paint and primer with a tough, resilient finish that's scrubbable and stain resistant. Save big today on Pittsburgh Paint in store and on Menards.com. Plus, don't forget to check out our weekly flyer to find all of our other great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
No one was hurt in a train derailment in Valparaiso late Saturday night. A few streets were affected, but there was no threat to safety. The accident occurred between Axe Avenue and Greenwich Street on the city's far south side, not too far north of US 30. Officials said all impacted train cars were empty vehicle haulers, and they remained upright. One source said a train official observed someone lying on the tracks and applied the emergency brakes. A new law in Indiana calls for the Secretary of State to gather information on whether town and city elections should all be held in even-numbered years and whether voting centers should be mandatory, eliminating precinct voting. Currently, most local elections for city council and town boards are held in an odd-number year. As an example, Rensselaer's next mayoral and city council primary and general election will be in 2027. Voting centers are already found in most Indiana counties, and this allows people to vote at any of these locations in that county and not any specific precinct location where the person lives. However, there are fewer voting centers in counties with vote centers when compared to voting in your precinct. Currently, 67 of Indiana's 92 counties have voting centers. Of Jasper County's 7 contiguous neighbors, Newton and Lake County have precinct voting. Secretary of State Diego Morales must report how people feel about these two ideas by November 15th. The Indiana State Police at Lowell stated there were more than 500 traffic stops made over the long Labor Day weekend. 123 of those stops were for speeding, and 63 people had preliminary charges filed against them. State law enforcement also investigated 31 crashes in their coverage area. On more than 90 occasions, troopers stopped to assist motorists during the holiday weekend. A high alert for aggressive and impaired driving was part of the patrol, and 11 drivers were charged with operating a vehicle while intoxicated. There were also 13 drivers cited for driving more than 100 miles per hour. The Department of Transportation has announced that there will be 2 one-day closings on 2 ramps at the Interstate 65 and U.S. Highway 231 interchange near Crown Point. The off-ramp northbound will be closed on or after Monday, September 8th, and the on-ramp from 231 to Interstate 65 northbound will close on or after Tuesday, September 9th. Highway lighting work will be taking place at these interchanges. The actual day of closing could be impacted by the weather. And First Church between DeMott and Wheatfield will be the host location for a food distribution event from Food Finders Food Pantry. The event will take place on Tuesday, September 9th at 9 a.m. The church is located at 5387 West State Road 10 at the intersection with U.S. Highway 231, 2 miles east of DeMott. Please do not arrive prior to 8:30 a.m. on Tuesday for this drive-through event. And stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly the funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
79-year-old Lloyd Vinsel of Morocco passed away September 3rd. Visitation will be today from 1 until 4 p.m. at the Morocco Community Center. A celebration of life service for Lloyd Vinsel will be held today at 4 p.m. at the Morocco Community Center. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Indiana Masonic Home Foundation online at imhf.org or to Newton County Community Services Food Pantry. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. 89-year-old Horace Winter of DeMott passed away September 1st. Friends may call from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. today at Boardsman Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Horace Winter will be held at the Boardsman Funeral Home at 12:30 p.m. today with Pastor William Taylor officiating. In lieu of flowers, memorials can be made out to Dunes Hospice. Boardsman Funeral Home in Wheatfield has been entrusted with the arrangements. 22-year-old Philip James Eilers passed away on September 1st. Visitation will be today at the Brook United Methodist Church from 5 until 7 p.m. Central Time. Funeral services for Philip Eilers will be held at 11 a.m. Central Time on Tuesday, September 9th at the church. Graveside services will follow at St. Mary's Catholic Cemetery in Beaverville, Illinois. The family asks that memorials be made to the Newton County 4-H Beef Barn in his honor. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz Wheeler and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 81-year-old Diane Eggert of Rensselaer passed away August 31st. Visitation will be Wednesday, September 10th from 10 a.m. until 11 at Model Funeral Home in Darien, Illinois. Funeral services for Diane Eggert will be held on Wednesday, September 10th at 11 a.m. at Model Funeral Home in Darien, Illinois with Pastor David Miller officiating. Burial will follow at Clarendon Hills Cemetery in Darien. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to St. John's Lutheran Church. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the local arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 73-year-old Charlie F. Northern of Fowler passed away September 2nd. Visitation will be held Thursday, September 11th from 1 p.m. until the funeral hour at 3 p.m. Eastern Time at Gertz Windler and Keller Funeral Home, Fowler Chapel, with Rick Gertz officiating. Interment to follow at Fowler Cemetery. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz Windler and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 75-year-old Carl Thomas of Winnemac passed away on September 5th. Visitation will be from 2 until 6 p.m. Eastern Time Thursday, September 11th at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. Funeral services for Carl Thomas will be held at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, September 12th at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac with Pastor Dennis Gutwein officiating. Burial will take place at Winnemac Cemetery in Winnemac. Memorial contributions may be made to Lifewise Academy at Winnemac. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements have been entrusted to Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. That's a look at your area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, sunny with a high near 71. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 46. Tuesday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 76. Tuesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 52. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high near 80. Wednesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
What day is it?
Today is going to be the day.
Yay!
I love Mondays.
It's also Manic Monday.
What are you working on these days? What's going on for you? What's your current project?
All right, just living the dream.
What's on your plate these days? What's coming up for you? What's on the next page?
Another day, another dollar.
What are you working on?
Working hard or hardly working.
Here we go.
It's your showtime, folks.
Yep. Steven Show with you here, having fun on a Monday morning. Thank you for getting your week started with us here on the Q98 Gold. We appreciate it. Portions of which are brought to us by Supercut. Don't just settle for a regular cut when you could walk around looking super. Visit Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. Also, got to mention our friends over at the Jasper County Fair Association. They did bingo out at the Little Cousin Jasper Festival. Jasper County Fair Association does bingo there.
Yeah.
That's they do the bingo there for it. So great job by everybody to come out and volunteer for that and enjoy some bingo. Also, Spooktacular Camp is just around the corner. Got to be signed up by October 1st. 17th through the 19th. Enjoy a fun-filled weekend. You got camping, you got games, you got activities, trick-or-treating, pumpkin carving, hayride, movie, all kinds of great stuff. You must be camping to participate. Talk about all the fun things of fall. Right there, all happening at Spooktacular Camp at the Jasper County Fairgrounds.
And those fairgrounds are so perfect because they keep them they're so well kept. I feel like to let the kiddos just run.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a blast.
It's running wild. And then when they decorate, it's just going to be fantastic.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great.
And it's just perfect weather for that. It's like, yeah.
Yep. Speaking of fall, our friend Christopher says making homemade chili, soup, and all the baking is his favorite.
Soup.
You know, the foods. Yes.
Soup.
Yeah, homemade soup, chili, all the football foods for me. That's what all that is. So speaking of eating, you know, sometimes we take for granted that we can just walk to the fridge, walk to the pantry, and there's food there. And September is
Hunger Action Month.
So, and of course, in Rensselaer, you've got the Good Samaritan Food Pantry, always looking for things and there to help as well.
Correct.
So
I know it seems like they always need paper bags.
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
Even when they get, let's say someone fills that need, there still is a need for paper bags. It's like an ongoing thing. And then I know they need toiletries as well.
Okay.
All the time.
Okay.
I know they had a generous donation of fresh fruits and vegetables, which is fantastic. But the need is there. So how can you help? You can donate by contributing money or food to your local food bank to help provide meals. You can volunteer, offer your time to help with food distribution. You know, I know that's Tuesdays and Thursdays, Good Samaritan Food Pantry right there by Pizza King in Rensselaer.
Tuesdays 10 to noon, Thursdays 1 to 3 Central Time.
Sorting or other intake, you know, at the food bank. Advocate, contact your elected officials to advocate for stronger anti-hunger policies and programs such as SNAP and TPAP. TFAP, sorry.
Okay.
Because we know those were all on the line, I think, and there were cuts made to them.
Gotcha.
Educate and inspire, spread awareness by sharing information on social media using hashtags like Hunger Action Month, encouraging friends and family to get involved, and then reduce food waste. Obviously, I mean, Stephen, you and I feel strongly that there, in a country as rich as ours, there should be nobody going hungry. So, and we all have to be a part of that, feeling grateful for what we have been given, and then donating our time and resources to helping out.
Yes, absolutely.
So
yep. So if you can help out, also if you go to Good Samaritan Food Pantry, there's some items that they desperately need. They've got that on their Facebook page. So
Yeah.
You
So
can
like
get
them,
that
follow.
list. I mean, you just gave the list, but they have the list there on their Facebook page as well. If you missed
Well,
any of
and
that,
it changes more than
So,
the list I have. I
yeah.
have like a global list of what they,
Mm-hmm.
the ongoing list of
Yeah.
what they need.
Which
But
is very similar. I mean, right now they say canned fruit, soup, tuna, canned peas, kidney beans, personal hygiene, and prayers and more prayers for those
Mhm.
facing food insecurity. So,
And just because September is Hunger Action Month, because it drives me nuts with Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we have October, but the story with that was 2 months ago when I was trying to find things like, as long as there's hunger in this world, there are people going hungry. Like we need to help, and help doesn't stop on the 30th of September. So, when you're at the grocery store and you can pick up an extra couple loaves of bread or whatever, it's going to people who are in need.
Yep.
And there are people in need who, yes, they buy cigarettes.
Oh,
or
yeah,
they
I'm
buy
not even-
alcohol or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So rather than not
You're
helping
hungry, you're
because
hungry.
well, you saw whatever it is, that may be how they hang on. Like, so instead of like judging other people, let's make sure there's enough food in the food bank for everyone.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, 100% yes. Last week we had a story about a ding dong who grabbed a hat from from a kid. Yeah. Grabbed a hat from a kid at the was it the tennis match?
It was
the
US Open.
Okay.
And he said, he literally doubled down by saying, if you were quicker.
Yep.
You snooze, you lose.
Well, this last weekend going viral, a woman who they're calling the Phillies Karen, which I always feel bad for the Karens, like the actual Karens out there. How that name,
like what? Like, could you imagine
like
if
how
instead
that
of Karen, it
happened?
was a Cheryl, and
Right.
I'm like, I gotta live with that name now forever?
How that happened, I don't know,
I
but
don't either.
but anyway, so this woman, so you've seen home run balls and foul balls at baseball games. Everybody's reaching for it and grabbing.
Yeah.
This woman went over and was screaming, I guess, from what I saw, I didn't see the whole thing, screaming at a father who got the ball. Like they were both going, multiple people were going for it. He got it and gave it to his son. And she went over and was screaming and yelling at him. And I believe she took the ball away from the son and ran away with it, and took off with it. So,
what is the matter with you?
Right. It's a baseball ding dong. So, and an NBC affiliate in Philadelphia interviewed Drew and his son Lincoln on getting the home run ball, and then dealing with the woman now dubbed the Phillies Karen.
As soon as it cracked off the bat, it was starting to head our way a little bit. It fell and kind of bobbled between the two armrests, and I picked it up and I just walked away and held the ball up high and put it in Lincoln's glove. And then she showed up. As she reached for my arm, she just yelled in my ear, "That's my ball!" Like super loud. I jumped out of my skin. And she's like, "Those are from our seats." I said, "There was nobody in that seat." I pretty much just wanted her to go away and be dad and show him how to de-escalate the situation. So that's where I went.
I wasn't very happy that we had to give it to her, but we can't win.
They gave it to her.
She was going to get it anyways.
So they gave it to her. Now, it turned out the guy that hit the home run, the Phillies took care of them, took him downstairs, met the player, and he signed a bat for him. So they took care of things.
They always do.
Yeah, the Phillies did. So,
especially when it has to do with a child.
Yes.
Because the same thing happened with the hat, right? Was it a hat, a signed hat at the US Open? They actually took care of, because the guy was signing so much for the kiddos.
Yeah, he wasn't
that he wasn't paid attention when he handed it back.
So it's funny because that happened with my mom when I was young. We went to a Cubs game.
Yeah.
And a foul ball landed right by her seat. And she put her hand on it, and somebody else pulled it out of her hand. We were so new to baseball. She didn't even know. She like the guy was like angry, and she's like, "Okay, I would have handed it to you." Like she didn't even think it. She's like, "All right, yeah." I remember that I was a little kid,
Right, like
and I
calm
would
down, Chester.
And what is wrong with you? Like I was there at every game we went to. I went with my glove in case that would happen. Like just like him, like he had his glove. That's the dad got the ball and put it in his hand. Like I always went with my glove, and I was like ready. I was like,
why
if
would
a
they
foul
give
ball,
it to her? Because it doesn't matter what your seats were. What's that got to do with the cost of tea in China?
Well, and nobody was in the seats. It landed in between seats. And,
Even if there were people in the seats,
exactly what the dad said.
He was trying to de-escalate.
Right. He was showing his son how to calm down a lunatic. So now that said, going after a baseball at a baseball game is fine. The Oakland A's had a situation where a couple, I assume, was there eating some ice cream treat called It's It. And the
what's It's It?
I don't know.
Okay.
But the ice cream they were sharing ice cream, and apparently the gentleman was so excited about the ice cream.
Sammy. It's an ice cream sandwich. Chocolate chip.
Okay. Apparently the fellow was so excited about his ice cream that it caused him to take a handful of his date's chest on the TV while they were there.
What?
I go for one of them too. Little It's It.
It's It. What's that?
What's an It's It?
Yeah.
On behalf of, you are a handful, Chris. Let me tell you.
Fly ball center.
That'll end the inning. Ace down by a few.
We didn't even share what
they saw it and couldn't
started
breathe.
laughing. Yeah. But I thought the one that I saw, the guy said, speaking of a handful, they went.
My gosh.
That's what I was looking for.
Oh my gosh. So I guess It's It is a large scoop of pumpkin ice cream sandwiched between two old-fashioned oatmeal cookies dipped in dark chocolate.
Okay.
All right. Now see, we got to get our hands on
Sounds good.
It's It.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah. Why is Goldbelly? Do you have to be like Rupert Murdoch to buy from them? A 12-pack of It's It sandwich sampler from Goldbelly, $129.95.
Come on.
It's ice cream. It's not
Stop it.
It's It until you see the shipping cost. I don't know what.
Right? Yeah.
Wow.
Stop it. So I mentioned the Bears tonight taking on the Vikings on Monday Night Football. You might say to yourself, well, how can I watch? Well, let's ask Alexa.
Here's how you can watch Monday Night Football. First, just turn on ABC or download and subscribe to the ESPN app, unless you prefer ESPN Deportes, where you can practice your Spanish while yelling at the referees. You could also watch the Manning Cast with Peyton and Eli on ESPN2, the only football show where two brothers argue while a game plays in the background. So simple. Would you like me to repeat that or just go back to the 1990s?
My gosh.
It's all fun stuff there. Oh my goodness.
All right. So according to this, It's It. If you ship direct, I'm trying to see. It's $52 for 12.
Let It's It go. It's not. It's just.
I want some.
Yeah. It's probably so expensive because you got to send it with ice and everything. Yeah. So, all right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we've got the the Mr. P Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. And then we also got a couple more stories I want to get to. Some folks that maybe shouldn't have taken along some fun mushrooms on a hike. And
oh no.
Yeah. Also, I'm hoping we get to this story today too. That I'm not happy about this, but apparently you can insult your boss and not get fired. So I don't understand how that works either. But stick around. We got still more fun to come before we leave.
Since 1995, Boise's Indiana Truck Accessories has been Northwest Indiana's trusted source for top quality truck accessories and expert installations. Boise's is an authorial truck dealer. They specialize in window tinting, trailer hitches, truck caps, and tonneau covers, and more. Boise's does detailing on cars and trucks too. Stop by and see John and the different displays on hand at the Boise showroom, located at 603 South Halleck Street in DeMont. Visit Boise's.com and like them on Facebook. Boise's, driven by quality, powered by experience.
Have trees that need trimming or removed? Make the smart move and call TNT Tree Service at 219-306-0996, offering free estimates and 24-hour emergency service. TNT can also prune and remove dead wood from trees, do crowning, grind and chip stumps, cable brace dangerous limbs, and clear lots. TNT Tree Service is your one-stop shop when it comes to making your property shine. TNT Tree Service, family owned and operated. Give them a call today, 219-306-0996. TNT Tree Service. They treat your property like their own.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download, and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time, and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code ROLL to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code ROLL for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code ROLL for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Kentland Classic Rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
Touhyville. Two Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Another
Monday. Here we go again.
Let's get this over with.
Let's get this over with.
Let's get this done.
One of the great things about this show is that it's smart, but it's so silly.
Really? But silly in a way that doesn't make me cringe. Sounds like a winner.
Good enough for a
Monday morning.
Okay. Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Portions of the show today brought to us by the Good Table Family Restaurant in Kentland. Head over there for some great food. They've got a huge menu. Anybody in the family that's headed there, you're going to find something that you enjoy at the Good Table Restaurant in Kentland. And of course, you can also check out their daily specials on their Facebook page. They usually get them posted right around the end of our program each and every day. Also, got to mention our friends over at George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook, offering a spectrum of personalized services, short-term rehab, long-term care, workplace injury, outpatient rehab, therapy services, and more. Find out all that they offer at georgeaid.org. Go and like George A. Memorial Healthcare on Facebook. All right, time for the Mr. P. Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is,
You don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's dumb criminals come to us from Massachusetts. But that is not the most important part of today's dumb criminal.
Massachusetts, Florida?
No.
Oh.
Massachusetts,
I thought it was a new
Massachusetts.
city I hadn't heard of.
No. Massachusetts. But that is not the most important part of today's dumb criminal. At least not to what Cheryl's going to find to be the most important. 2 women from Connecticut, 38-year-old Dominique Marion and 24-year-old Tanya Williams, are accused of stealing more than $2,000 worth of clothes from TJ Maxx in Massachusetts.
Stop it already. And I bet you know what they do too? They open up the boxes of MAC lipstick and they indent them. They like mess them up so that none of us can just buy the lipstick at a great price without their fingernails in it.
Have you seen that?
Little nitwits.
Do people do that?
Oh, Steve. Like
Why do they do it?
Like, why are you doing this? Like they'll take like I'll see like a beautiful like 12 color palette and they'll have smudged like smudge stuff off of it. Like who's going to be able to buy it? I don't know if they use it or not, but they're trying.
So weird.
Like they're swatching the stuff.
Oh, they're trying it out. Gotcha.
Right? What do
Okay.
you think this is, you mental midget? Don't mess with Marshall's, TJ's, Home Goods, or anything affiliated with that company.
It really
No.
sends Cheryl into a stratosphere. Okay.
No.
The police did not have any trouble tracking them down, by the way. They were spotted a few minutes later across the street at the Wendy's drive-thru.
So would they just have everything with tags in it, like up to the roof? Like
probably. The local police department said the officer who found them was no stranger to the Wendy's drive-thru. And when they were caught, the women traded in their combo meals for a pair of handcuffs. The stolen clothes were in the car, and the police also uncovered a large amount of additional items believed to have been stolen from other area stores. Both women were charged with larceny and conspiracy. Here's what it says here in the story. The officer was no stranger to the Wendy's drive-thru. I'm wondering if they called the police, gave them the license plate number, and the officer happened to be behind them in the Wendy's drive. Like, was it bad luck? I want to know. That actually happened to my dad and his police partner.
Really?
Not at a drive-thru. Call came through. These people robbed a jewelry store. They look up. They're stopped at a red light. The car is right in front of them. Car's right in front of them. License plate, description, everything.
So now what do they do? Do they don't
Put
do they
the
flip
lights
the
on,
lights? Okay.
And then it turned into this story is the one story about my dad's police. Yeah. Where it sounds like it's from a movie. They flipped the lights on and they took off.
Well, that's why I'm like, do you flip the lights or do you like quietly try to pull the car around and block them from going anywhere?
They flipped the lights on.
Ugh.
And they were headed back to the station because there's like shift change. Like, so there wasn't a lot of officers on the road. They chased them on the expressway, off the expressway. Like, yeah, it was crazy town times. Yeah.
Now, what does that add to your list of like reckless driving and stuff like that?
I'm sure.
would suppose they
Resisting
tack
arrest,
that.
Yeah. Reckless driving. Yeah. It was all. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yep. Uh-huh.
What
Wild
your
stuff.
dad has seen, and still he's a calm man. I don't get it. Like he's a Vietnam vet. I don't understand how he's.
Yeah.
I don't want to say normal, but he's seen so much. I don't know how.
Well, and he never would have told me the story. His police partner was telling us one night out at they had a cottage out near Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And we were all sitting around, and he got on this story and was telling the story all about it. Yeah, I mean, they were.
Did he ever talk about adrenaline? Like, how do you stop yourself from just beating the snot out of someone when you catch him after that?
Training. I mean, it's that's it. It's it's training. It's so as far as I know. I mean,
Just adrenaline is crazy.
Yeah. It was a wild story. There was plenty more to it that I'm sure he wouldn't want me to share on the radio, but they eventually did catch them as they tried to make a left, and they just plowed into him. They just T-boned him to stop him. Finally.
Are they supposed to do that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea. So
wow. I mean, that's got to be painful to them too. I mean,
think.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, just wild stuff. So, all right, let's take a break. Of course, protect yourself from dumb criminals with Mr. P, Locksmith and Security. So somehow they were able to catch these crooks. I'm sure they had surveillance cameras at TJ Maxx on who to get. Mr. P can set up your home or business with surveillance cameras the way he's done ours, the way he's done local businesses, and more. With mrplocksmith.com, you can find out all about what Mr. P can do for you, and as well as check him out on Facebook. That's Mr. P Locksmith and Security. Put this number in your phone for when you accidentally lock yourself out of your home, business, car, 219-866-7171. That's 219-866-7171.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, sunny with a high near 71. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 46. Tuesday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 76. Tuesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 52. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high near 80. Wednesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Since 1969, FTC Enterprises has kept the region rolling strong. From custom Terra wheels for your ag needs to car, truck, commercial semi, or off-road tire needs, trust in decades of experience and a passion for quality. Need fabrication work? Stop by their shop and check out their FTC Custom Cuts plasma table, ready for your next project. Pulaski County's largest tire retailer. For expert service or a custom quote, call FTC Enterprises at 219-567-2441 or visit 4455 South US Highway 421 in Francisville. FTC Enterprises, the wheels that drive the future.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
The Another Season Going Out of Business sale continues, and now's your chance to save even more. All merchandise is 40% off, excluding bereavement items. Furniture, bodices, fixtures, everything is priced to move. Discover home decor, candles, garden accents, men's grooming must-haves, charcuterie items, women's clothing, jewelry, forever flowers, unique patches, and Christmas items, all at 40% off. All sales are final, so don't wait. Once these items are gone, they're gone. Visit Another Season before it's too late at 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. All merchandise is 40% off, excluding bereavement items.
Touhyville, Now even two-ear.
You're listening to the radio.
Hello, radio station.
Someone's listening to me. Now I know how a radio feels.
Heard any good radio lately?
No, we heard your show though.
That's not funny. It was funny when I said it on my radio show. They talked about me on the radio. I matter. Take that, Dad.
Wow, the power of radio.
Okay, it's magic time.
Happy Monday, everybody. Thanks for getting your day started with us, your week started with us here on the Q98 Gold, streaming on WLQI977.com, 981WIBN.com, as well as on video. Do you know that we do the whole show on video? You can watch it on your smart TV with your Roku YouTube app, or your Fire Stick with the YouTube app, or on your computer, on your phone. You just go to YouTube or Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, like the videos. We appreciate it. Do the same on YouTube. You can like the video and subscribe to our videos and hit the little bell for notifications. You'll get notified when we go live and when we drop videos and all that good stuff. Portions of which are brought to us by Steve's Specialized Services. Visit Steve's Specialized Services in Rensselaer on 231. SteveSpecialized.com is the website. Find out all the different things that they offer, including up to $1,500 off on select models of the Bad Boy Mowers and Bandits as well at StevesSpecialized.com. Go and like Steve Specialized Services on Facebook. Okay.
I want to see how far that log cabin is.
I know. It's really coming along good. It looks great. So you and I both have a number of stories of dealing with ridiculous bosses over the years. And I'm sure there are plenty of bosses out there that have plenty of stories about dealing with ridiculous employees.
Sure.
So I have always, at least I've tried to, no matter what's going on with someone who's my boss, I still think of them as my boss and treat them respectfully. I might be upset with them afterwards. I might say things when I'm out of the room, unless they're disrespectful, which I've only dealt with a couple of times, That said, a woman in the United Kingdom apparently called her boss a D-head, which I can't say on the radio, and she was fired over it. Boss said, "Can't call me that. You're fired." So
that's funny. So it's United Kingdom. I wondered about that when I saw it. I didn't dive into the story because I was like, are they at will or is there not at will? But United Kingdom is different.
I guess cursing out the brass might seem like a justifiably fireable offense. However, a UK supervisor was awarded $40,000 after a court ruled that she was wrongfully fired for labeling her boss as a D-head. Although her comments were inappropriate and regrettable, they did not justify summary dismissal, declared Judge Sonia Boyes.
Well, we know where I'm moving.
I mean, what in the world?
Yep.
Like what? Wow. So an employee calls their supervisor a D-head, and that's not cause for firing.
Okay, so I'm going to throw something out here because it's way too close. What they don't say is the specifics. So they say she called him a D-head. I will tell you, I sent an email to a coworker of mine using my personal email. My boss had said, because of circumstances, that they were not going to touch my bonus check after a mistake was made by someone on our team, and they did not carry through a campaign correctly. And so it was going to mean $7,000 to my bonus check. So you can imagine how big the campaign was. They said, no, this wasn't your fault. Clearly, we're not take it easy, because I was like, I don't know what else to do because you've got us locked out. Like, I wasn't in control of staying on top of when the campaign launches. They separated sales from that because they didn't want sales to be, quote, bothering the internal team. Okay. Long and the short of it is I get my check. I don't really notice anything, like, because it was a bonus check. Like, I don't know really what I'm paid for. I'm kind of in the dark. And on the next bonus check, which comes quarterly, I see a subtraction for the $7,000. And I go, what's that for? Oh, yeah, you knew about that. That was the campaign that I go, it would have been my last day of work. And then my next stop after quitting would have been to an attorney, because you don't have the right to take my money, especially after I have it in writing that you're not going to take my money. I wrote an email to a friend of mine who was also in sales at the time, who had gotten fired. And so what he did in terms when he got fired was in order to get severance, he turned over every email that he and anybody else had ever written to the president of the company or the CEO of the company, so that he could read all of our private emails. So after 5 years,
Again, I want to point out personal emails, not your work
company emails.
Yep.
And he apparently saw that I called him a different derogatory name for having taken that money. The day that I found out that they were like, yeah, you knew. And I'm like, no, I didn't know. So it could be that this woman called him the D head in an email, and not like, hey, Steve, you're a real so-and-so and so-and-so. It could have been that he saw it.
Like the way you do with me.
The way no. But I did find out that they were reading all of our personal emails.
Yeah.
Because I was like, how do you fire somebody that's like the only one that's selling anything during COVID? But found out that was the reason, because he was on the call.
Yeah.
He's like, you called me out. I go, and if you ever try to take $7 to $10 grand out of my paycheck again for something that isn't my fault, that you went and said you weren't going to do, I would call you the same name.
Right.
3 times on Monday and 4 times the rest of the week. Like, I would not change that behavior in my personal email.
Right.
We don't have to break bread at Thanksgiving.
Right.
And you're the one who's always critiquing my clothing choices. So, like, we don't have to like each other. I'm doing the job the right way. Like, so in reading this, at first I thought it was like verbally, like,
well, I don't know if it is.
We don't know.
Yeah, that's
that was my point.
Yeah. I want to see.
That was my point.
I'm hoping the story has more here,
because I never would have sworn. Like, I wouldn't have ever called my boss that, like, to his face.
No,
I thought I was having a private email between me and a coworker.
You're ranting. Yes.
Correct.
Yeah. Since 2018, Carrie Herbert had reportedly worked at the scaffolding and brickwork company Main Group Services, alongside her brother-in-law and sister-in-law, who served as operations manager and managing director, respectively. Okay.
All right. So they had a bunch of people up at the C-suite level
that were family members.
Correct.
So her duties reportedly paid her over $50,000 a year, including supervising the office's day-to-day operations, overseeing payroll, arranging meetings, and filling in for administrators. However, one day in May of 2022, while Herbert was rummaging through one of the manager's drawers to complete an admin task, she discovered documents pertaining to the cost of employing her. The supervisor told the tribunal, which is like the courtroom. This discovery was extremely upsetting, as she believed she was going to be terminated. So she discovered that she was going to get fired. The overseer was subsequently invited to a meeting where her boss reprimanded her over her performance. He said that he and his wife were not happy with how she ran the office, claiming that suppliers weren't paid on time and that there were problems with the bookings. Herbert reportedly began to cry and proceeded to lay into her employee. If it was anyone else in this position, they would have walked years ago due to the ongoings in the office, but it was only because of you two D-heads that I stayed, declared the
so I guess it was verbal.
So, according to her testimony, then he reportedly responded, "Don't call me a blanking D-head or my wife. That's it. You're sacked. fired for, pack your kit, pack your stuff, and blank off. When Herbert asked if he'd really given her the boot, the irate boss responded, "Yes, I have. Now blank off." Again. The ex-supervisor later told the court that her D-head comment had been made in jest and later sued the firm for unfair dismissal. And while the company claimed she'd been canned for poor performance at work, the judge ruled in her favor, claiming that the firm had not acted reasonably in all the circumstances in treating her conduct as a sufficient reason to dismiss her.
Wow.
So they're saying that they were letting her go before she even said the D-head thing.
Right.
So that didn't
affect it.
Yeah. So, and that they didn't have cause essentially before that, really, to let her go.
I'm reading this. It says the United Kingdom does not recognize at-will employment. So that's very different than us.
Yeah. The court was informed that under her contract terms, she would be fired over the provocative use of insulting or abusive language, but only if she'd been given a warning first.
So she gets like a pass.
Yep.
Oh,
I only said it the one time.
Right.
Only said it the one time.
Every dog gets a free bite.
They didn't warn me after that. The court was informed that this happened, so the document stipulated that only serious violations such as threatening and intimidating language would warrant her termination. Now, I don't agree with that. In accordance, the judge concluded that Herbert had been fired in the heat of the moment because of her behavior on that date, namely her comments about the husband and wife. I find that reason for her dismissal on the date was her conduct at the meeting. She declared, adding that, so I was wrong. I thought it was because she was getting fired before that, which now if I'm the bosses, I'm going, no. We were already, we were in the meeting firing her, and that's when she flipped out. So she wasn't fired for that, but they're saying that that's why she was fired, and that's why she gets to keep her job. Or not necessarily keep her job, but gets given $40,000.
Wow.
Herbert sought clarification from the boss, and he confirmed that he was dismissing her. Oh. So because she said, "Wait, are you actually firing me?" And he said, "Yes, I am." Now blank off. That was the confirmation that it was over the comments. So interesting. Crazy.
Right?
In 2020, a New Jersey company was ordered to reinstate an employee who had reportedly dropped an F-bomb during a Zoom call. They let that person go. They reportedly had to let them come back to work.
Is New Jersey not at-will?
I don't know. The employee alleged that they had reportedly been singing along to a rap song, thinking that they were on mute. Only to be informed that was. I mean, how many times did that happen as COVID was going on?
New Jersey is an at-will employment state.
Yeah. I don't know. They said that they let him go. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know. Kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 4 hikers in New York were rescued, thankfully, by officials after admitting they had consumed magic mushrooms and were suffering from a debilitating high. It took rangers, firefighters, and an ambulance to rescue the group.
Rangers,
like park rangers.
Ambulance, yeah, I would imagine. Oh boy.
Yep.
Thank God nothing bad, like they didn't fall off a cliff or something.
The original caller admitted the group had consumed mushrooms, and one of them was experiencing a debilitating high. The agency said in a statement. All right, so we were out walking, right? And Jimmy brought some mushrooms, and we just thought we were gonna have some and enjoy the nature. Then all of a sudden, the trees started talking to us. We were like, "This is not cool." And so I said, "Let's just go back down the path that we came from." But then the path turned into lava. And we were all trying to stay away from the lava path. Sir, can you tell us where you're at? I told you I'm in the forest. Are you high? Do you know where in the forest? No, I can't see the forest through the trees that are talking to us. And so there's a scarecrow and a tin man here too. It's the weirdest thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Rangers and firefighters located the group of hikers and escorted them to the trailhead where they were evaluated by an ambulance. They added that one of the hikers lost their car keys, which Rangers recovered the next day in a sling bag. The keys were under a log and a tall fern. I was trying to hide them in case the trees tried to steal our car. I was afraid that the trees were going to come and eat us. It's the last time I go on a hike ever with Jimmy. He's not funny anymore.
This segment brought to you by the Baked Bean.
Right? Right?
Downtown
Yeah,
Rensselaer.
come on. Yeah.
Oy, oy, oy.
We wanted to eat nature in nature. It was fine. Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
All right, let's take a break. And then, oddly enough, we'll come back and end on a high note. So there you go.
Have trees that need trimming or removed? Make the smart move and call TNT Tree Service at 219-306-0996, offering free estimates and 24-hour emergency service. TNT can also prune and remove dead wood from trees, do crowning, grind and chip stumps, cable brace dangerous limbs, and clear lots. TNT Tree Service is your one-stop shop when it comes to making your property shine. TNT Tree Service, family owned and operated. Give them a call today, 219-306-0996. TNT Tree Service. They treat your property like their own.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Fries in the bag, vanilla cone in hand, windows down, music up. That's the summer feeling. The kind you find on McDonald's under $4 menu with a $2.99 snack wrap, spicier ranch, a $3.50 caramel frappe, a large ice cold soft drink, and a cheeseburger that hits like a classic. McDonald's is open late, so summer doesn't have to end early. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer on combo meal.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Right?
I'm like,
I thought I had one more commercial. So, all right. It is time for us to wrap things up for this fun time Monday morning. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. But, of course, we can't leave without ending on a high note.
Okay, today's high note is brought to us by Rachel at Finding Joy. Life is this mix of holding on and letting go. It is the ache in your chest when goodbyes come too soon, and the spark that shows up when you are brave enough to begin again. It is the moments you want to freeze forever and the ones you pray will pass quickly. It is the laughter tucked right next to tears and the ordinary woven in with the extraordinary. Maybe that's the point, to see that it has never been about choosing one or the other, but that it has always been about all of it together. And that is what makes this messy, ordinary, hard, beautiful, extraordinary life such a gift.
Yes,
right? Do you love that?
Yeah.
I loved that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, all right. If you missed any of the program, well, don't worry. You can always listen to it on podcast. We take all the talking parts and upload it as a podcast. It's wherever you get podcasts from. On our app, WLQI 98 Gold Station apps, on Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get podcasts. Also, you can watch the video of us doing the show anytime you go to our YouTube channel. Go to Touhyville, and you'll see all the different videos from all the days, and our Therapy Thursdays, if you want to go back and rewatch those, whatever it is that you're looking for. So thank you guys so much for listening to us. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself just a great Monday. We're going to do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.
This is the Q 97.7 FM WLQI